questo? Vuoi qui? Vuoi qui? Non entra, dai. Black, basta biscotti. No, basta biscotti. Basta i biscotti, basta. Te l'ho già dati. Te l'ho già dati. Basta. Basta.
Ma pure incazzato qua. No. No. No.
Black! Che fai? Che c'è? Vieni, dai! Ciao! Dai! Ciao! T'à posto?
Oh, I wasn't sad. I just needed a...
Thank you very much. Ah! Ow! We don't spill beer.
I'm William Buick. I've been given a challenge to try and stick as many stickers of myself on rides.
He's such a silly sausage.
Non ce l'ho con te. Falla finita. Black, non ce l'ho con te, basta.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine, I don't know when.
No, seriously, what is this place?
This is heaven.
So this is Maddie O'Mara leading Bellum Justin round for the Nashville Derby on Saturday. He's just been out for his first canter on the track and he's been had a wash. He's back in quarantine. It's very warm here today.
Girl, it's morning, girl. Time for getting all the way up and being completely ready to be awesome. Today is a day for you to jump hard, go extremely fast, or of course, coffee, coffee, dingle, dingle.
Qua.
Right, who wants a pie? All for a good cause, mainly my future. We'll take that, don't you worry.
I love you.
I love you too. Would you like a pie?
No, thank you.
Okay.
But you'd be great.
Salad and chili. That would have been my choice as well. Could you sort the money out, Debs?
I'll sort the money out.
Pie, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Have a picture.
Yes. You could have had a picture for free. You didn't need to buy a pie, but anyway. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Piano, vuoi fare piano?
Che ne sanno gli altri che ti guardano, non ti guardano come ti guardo io. Anche se ti mancano, non ti mancano come ti manco io. Che non sono gli altri, sappiamo entrambi che c'è un filo rosso che ci unisce, che non si vede, si capisce. Questo amore ci fa dormire male 5 ore, pensarci tutte le altre 19, e giuro non ne può.
450 Meter im Wettster.de großen Preis von Baden. Jetzt fächern sie alle breit auf und jetzt gibt es das Finish hoffentlich des Jahres, meine Damen und Herren. Narrativo außen, Fantastic Moon, fährt ganz groß auf, jetzt kommt die Stute, Spanish Ice und innen ist auch Bayana mit dabei. Fanta geht nach vorne, Fantastic Moon von Bayana, von Narrativo und Spanish Ice. Fantastic Moon für Liberty Racing gewinnt gegen Bayana, gegen Narrativo Spanish.
When I knew it from the start.
Black, basta i biscotti, basta. Te l'ho già dati. Te l'ho dati. Va, ingrassi. Già. Sembra un sovrappeso. Basta. Ciao. Ciao Black, ciao. Ciao. Piano. Bravo. Di qua. Bravo. Dai. Bravo! Bravissimo! Bravissimo!
Now Vauban is moving through to Gregory Point, Lonsdale and Mike Sparkle. Almayer continues to run on, but it's Vauban in front, passing a furlong pole. Kicks over 2 lengths clear. Almayer continues to stay on powerfully. Is eroding the deficit. Time is running out. Vauban. Almayer is still closing. It's going to get very close between the pair. Vauban and Almayer at a heads-up, heads-down finish to the Lonsdale Cup from Gregory and Mike Sparkle. Further back, Point Lonsdale and Quickthorn.
Photo finish.
She's singing, don't fuck with my love, baby, don't hurt me.
Allora? No, i morsi no,
Piano, vuoi fare piano? Piano. Che vuoi? Che vuoi? Che vuoi? Che vuoi, Black? Vai, che biscotto? Va bene. Yeah. Ciao. Di Fabiano. Basta. Basta. Basta.
basta. Basta. Basta.
Black, vieni. Oh.
Chicco, ti stiamo a preparare cinta, non sei contento?
Contentissimo.
Black, allora. Chicco.
Vieni.
Pacific Classic, and Bayern is still the leader. Here comes Beholder, and Beholder just breezing on by. Beholder strikes the front. Gary Stevens hasn't moved, and Beholder's opened up to lead by 5. Red Vine making a run. Opportunity on the outside. Bayern did not go on. Then it's Catch a Flight. They turn for home in the Pacific Classic, and it's Beholder. Gary Stevens just shakes the reins at her, and Beholder is opening up on them. Almost impossible to believe. She's turned this into an exercise gallop. Beholder is absolutely poetry in motion. Beholder and Gary Stevens didn't win it. They romped in the Pacific Classic.
Well, there's a big, big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty giants. Feel the ground is shaking. The other teams are quaking in their boots before the giants. Take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best. And we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest.
Fierceness looming 3 wide. Torpedo Anna is 4th, just 2.5 lengths off the pace, and Sierra Leone is revving up 5th. He's 4 lengths off the new leader, Fierceness. 3/4 in 1:11.3. They're at the top of the stretch, and Fierceness takes command. Sierra Leone is coming with his run on the outside of Torpedo Anna, who's currently 2nd. They're in the final furlong. Johnny V asking Fierceness for everything he has. 3-length lead. Torpedo Anna running her heart out and coming with every stride. Fierceness, Torpedo Anna in an absolutely dramatic conclusion. The champ is back. Fierceness holds off a gallant Torpedo Anna to win the DraftKings Travers.
Then Cahava out wide. One smooth operator and Wise Eagle are well back, and Chillingham is the first to commit as they come inside the 3 in the Sky Bet Ebors. Kicked over 2 lengths clear. Being chased by Ziggy. Queenstown has weakened away. Burdett Road in a yellow jacket has a chance. So too one for the gutter in the blue and orange. Here's Magical Zoe down the centre in the black and green running on. Epic Poet and Cahava are also closing from the rear. Down to the last furlong. Magical Zoe has powered through to the front here from one for the gutter. Cahava, the yellow sleeves, is running on with Epic Poet, but it's Magical Zoe over 2 lengths clear. The shadows of the post are looming, and it's Magical Zoe who lands the Sky Bet Ebor in tremendous style from Cahava and one for the gutter. Close.
You know what? Let them catch him. He won't have any problems with his head turning right, turning left. And he went to the lead, and he did that first quarter in 25, and he went 51, and then he went 117, and then he went 140. I knew he was home. I knew how much gas he had in the tank. I saw him yesterday. I saw him this morning. He was biting. He was ready to go today. And I'm very proud of him. Joel gave it a great ride, and we won. We're going to the Breeders' Cup. It's an adrenaline rush being part of this game and being the little guy, and you know what? The little guy sometimes comes up and wins. And you know what? We paid a lot for this horse, a lot more, and you get what you pay for in life. And you know what? We're really happy. We're going to celebrate all night.
We've had Brad Sell since he was 2-year-old. His life hasn't been straightforward, bless him. He's had some pretty big setbacks, you know, some bad injuries, and the last one he faced, we thought that could be it, and you know, we thought we might never see him on a track again. He had an operation, and a few weeks later we had a phone call to say that he'd actually taken everything really well and he was back trotting, and we were like, what?
They're off. The Coolmore Wooden Bass in Nonthorpe.
Very amazed, and just really recovered so well, and better than ever.
Bradsell in front, clinging on grimly, and Bradsell wins the Nonthorpe.
He's an absolute legend to ride at home. When he's fresh, he can be quite naughty. Mike Murphy had ridden him every day. Unfortunately, he's broken his leg, so he hadn't been riding him recently, but in the winter, he can be very fresh, but he's an absolute legend to ride.
Strong man.
Bradsell was just electric today, really. It went as I planned in my head. Such an adrenaline rush, and especially the sharp 5 furlongs here. His life hasn't been straightforward, bless him. He's had some pretty big setbacks. You know, we thought we might never see him on a track again. I was so confident, you know, I could tell that I was dominating the race really from my side of the track, but obviously the last half furlong is always kind of painful. You want to get it over and done with and cross that line in front.
Bradsell in front, clinging on grimly, and Bradsell wins the Nonthorpe.
Bradsell will probably be going for the Breeders' Cup turf sprint. It'd be great to see him on the round track. Obviously he's never run on a round track before, so that could be another angle. It'll be great if we get in there. It's a long way off yet, so we've got a few more hurdles to overcome.
And Hector Crouch now just being shaken up here on the inside. Content is just beginning to improve slightly. Mistral Star is trying to close down on the leaders. Queen of the Pride's got a bit on, but she's now being asked to try and pick up, but she's been relegated to last place now by Lava Stream. They're coming down the home straight, and Emily Upjohn is cruising to the front here with 2.5 furlongs left to travel. You Got To Me is within about a length then of Emily Upjohn, who comes under pressure now. She still leads as they race up towards the final furlong. On the inside, Content is rallying over on the far rail there and is joining in the closing stages. Emily Upjohn, Content on the far side, wearing them down, and You Got To Me rallying as well. Content just in front from You Got To Me and Content. It's another Group 1 for Ballydoyle. Content wins the Yorkshire Oaks. You Got To Me in second. Emily Upjohn.
And they're off in the ballerina. And Society brought her A game, and she's much the best in the ballerina under Tyler Gaffleone.
I think she's better now than she's ever been, and it's a perfect place to showcase. It's obvious she's very fast, she's very generous, and I think just been very direct with what races we're going to run her in, and I think that gives her just a little bit more confidence, and I think age and patience and stuff, and just beautiful filly that we're very fortunate to have to race. They wanted the Breeders' Cup to be her third race with these 3 races in mind, and felt that that's why she's in training. You know, ran honorably last year, but we can run better, and that's the plan. These races are as good as it gets. It's pinnacle of the sport on a day that is always fabulous, but it takes horses of Society's caliber to have success.
Blazing early speed, chased by Bradsell in a red and white jacket and Starlust in the pink and green to the nose banded grey azure blue. Down the left, Washington Heights in the beige colours with Big Evs in the red and blue, and then As4 in a striped jacket. Further back to Frost at Dawn, and then Believing and Macarover, and So Majestic, and last of all is Clarendon House, and they're going through halfway at 43 miles an hour, and Bradsell in the red and white has moved through to take over here. On the left, Big Evs, Washington Heights in the beige, As4 and now beginning to run on. Pontos on the far side. Bradsell leading them down towards the last furlong, 3 lengths ahead. As4 are coming out of the pack, also running on quite strongly as Starlust down the near side. Believing is beginning to flash home. Bradsell in front, clinging on grimly, and Bradsell wins the Nonthorpe. Very close for second between Believing and Starlust. As4 a close up in between of those 4 dashed away.
Apollo 10, who moves up on the outside into third position. Then it's Bear River, Hedwig along the inside. Howard Wallowitz going up outside of horses, clear from Yellow Card and Evade. Right in behind them, Mansa Musa, a separation of 6 lengths back to Smoky, Vote No, and the trailer Please Advise. They're making their way toward the top of the stretch, and it is Joe Shiesty who turns for home with the lead here. To the outside, Apollo 10 has moved up into second position. Howard Wallowitz trying to put in a run on the outside. General Ledger is there. Hedwig got caught in tight quarters, and moving on the outside is Yellow Card. It is still wide open. Here comes Yellow Card up to grab the lead from Howard Wallowitz. Now these two are 1-2. Behind them comes Evade in third. Howard Wallowitz fights on from the inside, and he's going to do it. Howard Wallowitz with a big bang in the Aristocrat Franklin Simpson Stake.
Racecourse has probably given us one of our proudest days on the track. My husband Paul won the Nunthorpe twice, first in 2015, then in 2016.
And Mecca's Angel wins the Nunthorpe.
The Nunthorpe is the best of the best. It is the very best sprinters from all around the world. There's no hiding places at York. There's no hard luck stories.
They're off.
The very best horse wins the race.
Limato is trying to bridge the gap. Mecca's Angel is not for catching. Back-to-back wins of the Nunthorpe. It's Mecca's Angel again.
When he came over the winning line, I think you kind of get a good inkling as to how proud he was, because he actually burst into tears because my mum had died, Paul's mum had died. They never really got a chance to see Paul ride at the top level, and Paul's mum was actually banned from every bookmaker in London because whenever Paul was riding, she was far too vocal, would be shouting at the screens, and she was banned and wasn't allowed to go in them. So she won it 2 years running, and I think if she'd have stayed in training, she probably would have won it for a third time.
Come on then, big jump. Oh, good girl. And you be, oh.
Love to take on Mr. O'Brien and Barley Doyle.
A stable favourite, you know, very popular in the yard. I think a lot of those staying horses become fan favourites because they race quite a bit, and you know they stick around year after year. You know, Eldarov, he's a top horse, or unfortunately retired now, but you know in his racing time was a top horse.
On veterinary advice, he comes out. He will not be taking his place here for James Doyle and Roger Varian.
Yeah, he's doing really well. He's still in rehabilitation. You know, hopefully he's got a lovely second career. Irish St. Leger was obviously a great moment for us to see Eldarov win his second St. Leger.
They're off to a straight line in the showpiece. Final classic, the Coma Group International Irish St. Leger.
We met Kyprios. He was returning from a layoff, I guess, and our horse was just cherry ripe that day.
Eldarov is adding a second St. Leger to his CV.
Fortunately, we're not going to see him again on the track, but that was a very special day.